Vocabulary. Unit 7, 8, 9. Animated film. For example, Phong likes animated films like The Lion King. Cartoon. For example, Tom and Jerry is a cartoon series. Channel. For example, VTV1 is a popular TV channel in Vietnam. Character. For example, which character do you prefer, Jerry or Tom? Clever. For example, the main character is a clever fox and his friend. Clip. For example, let's watch funny clips on YouTube. Comedy. For example, the comedy can make us laugh with funny stories and jokes. Compete. For example, the teams compete against each other in order to get the best score. Cute. For example, the program has cute characters. Dolphin. For example, dolphin is an intelligent animal. Educate. For example, the cartoon can educate children about healthy eating habits. Educational. For example, you can learn a lot from an educational program. Funny. For example, the comedy is very funny. Live. For example, what channel is the live show on? Program. For example, what's your favorite TV program? Talent show. For example, the music talent show is very interesting. TV guide. For example, let's look at the TV guide and choose a program to watch. Viewer. For example, viewer is a person who watches TV. Aerobics. For example, do you like doing aerobics? Career. For example, when did he begin his career in football? Competition. She won an international sports competition. Congratulation. For example, can you send my congratulations to the winner of the contest? Equipment. For example, the equipment of this gym is great. Fantastic. For example, my favorite team scored a fantastic goal. Fit. For example, I want to get fit, so I usually go to the gym to exercise. Goggles. For example, we have to wear goggles to protect our eyes. Gym. For example, I was at the gym last Sunday. Karate. For example, he looks sporty because he often does karate. Last. For example, how long does a football match last? Marathon. For example, the first marathon took place in 1896. Racket. For example, please get the racket for me. Score. For example, in his career, he scored 1,281 goals in total. Shoot. For example, it's hard to shoot the arrow at the moving target. Sporty. For example, David is very sporty, he does exercise every day. Take place. For example, where did the first Olympic Games take place? Tournament. For example, in 1994, she took part in a female golf tournament. City map. For example, it's not easy to find ways in a strange city without a map. Riverbank. For example, they had a picnic on the riverbank. Beach. For example, the beaches in Quy Nhon are very clean. Crowded. For example, the town is crowded at the weekend. Floating market. For example, the floating market is on the river. Helmet. For example, my parents bought me a bike and a helmet for my birthday. Helpful. For example, the people in Vద్వాNG ANH are friendly and helpful. Landmark. For example, Big Ben is a famous landmark of London. Palace. For example, a king and a queen live in a palace. Postcard. For example, I'm writing a postcard to my family. Rent. For example, I think you should rent a bike to travel around the city. Royal Palace. For example, the Royal Palace is a beautiful place to visit in Stockholm. Shell. For example, she sells seashells by the seashore.